we define the pronouns as words that can effectively replace a noun, noun phrase, or noun clause. Noun phrase or noun clause in a sentence. We took an example and said Emeka lost his pen. We can replace both Emeka and pen with pronouns in the sentence and rewrite it as he lost it. He and it are pronouns. Examples of pronouns include I, you, he, she, it, we, they, him, me, us, her, them, your, his, our, her, hers.
Sorry, don't have her first.
Okay, I've written her before. Okay. So I can make this one hers. Himself, herself, myself, ourselves, themselves, that, those, whose, whom, any, something, each, every, plenty, nothing, everybody, somebody, and nobody. And a whole lot of them. It is also important to mention that different pronouns can be used to replace the same noun when the letter functions differently. The pronoun that will replace a noun in the subject position is different from the one that will replace the same noun in the object position. That is to say, the pronoun or the choice of pronoun in a sentence is determined by the position of the noun it is replacing in that sentence. That is, if the noun is a subject or object of the sentence. Now let's take another example. Kunle saw the lion. The nouns in this sentence are
Kunle, lion.
Kunle and the lion. Of the two nouns, which one is the subject and which one is the subject?
Kunle is subject, lion is object.
Kunle is the subject, while lion is the object. Do you know why Kunle is the subject? Why is Kunle the subject? It's not because he's a noun. Lion is also a noun. So why wouldn't lion be the subject instead of Kunle? There is a reason why Kunle is the subject.
So because he...
Hold on. I don't need chorus answers. The reason why Kunle is the subject is what I'm asking you.
Because he's the person seeing, he's the one seeing the lion.
He's the one seeing the lion. Do you agree to that?
Because he saw the lion.
Can you tell us why?
So because in the sentence, you're looking for who saw the lion. It's Kunle which is looking the subject.
The subject of a sentence this is the 1000th time I'm saying this in this class. The subject of a sentence is the doer of an action. Is the doer of an action, while the object of a sentence is the receiver of the action performed by the subject. So in this case, it is Kunle that saw. The verb here, that is the doing word here, the action word here is the saw. So Kunle is the one that is seeing the lion. So therefore he is the subject of the sentence. So the pronoun that we are going to use to replace Kunle will not be the same with the one that we are going to replace the object with. So we are going to see how we are going to replace these two now. So in the sentence, we can replace Kunle with the noun, with the pronoun he. in the sentence Kunle saw the lion. Kunle can be replaced with the pronoun he. Therefore, we can rewrite the sentence as he saw the lion. Here, he is a pronoun and also the subject of the sentence. Now, if we rewrite this sentence, if we rewrite the whole of this sentence and say the lion saw Kunle, if we rewrite it now and say the lion saw Kunle, what pronoun would we use to replace Kunle here? You know, the lion now in the second sentence now is the subject of the sentence because it is the lion that is seeing Kunle. Now Kunle becomes the object. Pay attention here.
Excuse me, sir. Sorry, sir, to ask this.
Okay.
Eh? The brown one.
Just one.
Is the lion now that is the subject of the sentence. So Kunle in this second sentence has taken the position of an object. In the first sentence, it took the position of a subject. It took the position of a subject. But here it took the position of the object. So the pronoun that we use to replace Kunle here will be what? Him. So Kunle in the above sentence can be replaced with him and no longer he. In the first sentence we use the he, but in the second sentence we will use him. You now see two different pronouns replacing the same noun in a sentence, but the choice now depends on the type of, or the position, the position of that noun in the sentence. If it is taking a subject position, the pronoun will be different it will be different to when it is taking an object position. I don't know if I made myself clear. Do you understand it? Are you sure? Can you help? If I ask you to help us explain what I've just said, can you explain it in your own terms? Okay, I will take another time to explain this again. We have two sentences. The first sentence says Kunle saw the lion. This is sentence number 1. We have sentence number 2. The lion saw Kunle. In the first sentence, Kunle and the lion are nouns in the sentence. In the second sentence, lion and Kunle are also nouns. But in the first sentence, Kunle is taking the position of the subject of the sentence, and the lion is taking the position of the object of the sentence. In number 1, subject is Kunle, while object is the lion. But in the second sentence, subject is a lion. The subject in the second sentence is a lion, while the object is what? Is what? I don't know if you understand it, you. Sit up now. I know it's not easy, but at least you have to show that you are strong enough. So, and in the first sentence, we use the he to replace Kunle as the pronoun. We use the he to replace Kunle, and in the second sentence we use the him to replace Kunle. So in the second sentence we can say the lion saw him. We can't say the lion saw he. Can we? Can we? We can't. So we use him. And I know it's now clear. Abi? It's clearer than it was before. There are some wrong expressions that we always make. And this is because of our inability to identify who or what is the subject of the sentence and what is the object of that sentence. This, like I said, this ambiguity arises from the fact that some students find it difficult to know when a pronoun is replacing a noun in the subject or object position. So examples of these errors we make include errors. It was thrown between you and I. This is typical Nigerian English. It was thrown between you and I. Another example is to we the students. Exam success is a do or die affair. You speak this kind of English, ba? To we students, exam success is a do or die affair. Another example is on behalf of myself and my family. On behalf of myself and family. You now use the word I, continue the sentence. These are some errors we make. So when pronouns behave like this, changing forms, that is changing forms due to functions, we will call it a case. So we look at different cases in the next examples that we are going to look at. So that will now bring us to the first case, and the first case is the pronominal case. This takes us to study different cases involving pronouns as subjects and objects of sentences. So we head straight to the pronominal case. The first case is the pronominal case. Like I said earlier, it is possible for a particular noun occurring in different positions to be replaced by different pronouns because of their different functions. Despite the fact that the lexical status of a noun is maintained, despite the change in function, pronouns have different forms for different functions. These forms are what we are going to look at under the first person, second person, third person, singular, and plural. And we are going to look at it under both subject and object. We have the subject, we have the subject, and we have the object. We divide this again. This line is so straight. Please pardon me. I think I'm under the obligation to make it more straight so that it will look decent. It's not even straight. It's slanted. Okay, it's better. Now we have okay. Then under subject, we still divide it into two, the singular and the plural. And under the object, we still divide it into two. We still have our singular and the plural. So here we have singular, here we have a plural, here we have a singular, here we have a plural. We have the first person, we have the first person, we have the second person, we have the second person, look at this, essay, and I shall stand up. I say stand up. On your 2 feet, on your 2 feet, please. Okay. We have the second person, and then we have the third person.
So I think we only have
I will when I'm done. So we have the third person here. You can have it. Now the first person, I, is a singular. It talks about one person. Its plural is a we. This is under subject. When I is used in a sentence, it is the subject of that sentence, singular. When you see we, it is the subject. So in object you will have a me, and in plural you will have a us. Second person, you have you, singular, and you still have you, plural. You still have in object, you still have you, singular, and you have a you, plural. Third person, we can have he, we can have she, we can have it. All are singular, and in plural we have they. We will expand this table to include reflexive, possessive and reflexive pronouns, both in its singular and plural forms. So after this I will still expand the table so that you will see its comprehensive form. So in object case, You have a third person object case singular. You have him, you have him, you have it, you have her. And in its plural form you have them. Are you through with this? So now let's expand this and include this table to contain the reflexive and possessive form. Is this one that is doing this? For first person singular, I, plural, we, object, me, plural, us, possessive, singular, my or mine, plural, our or ours, reflexive, singular, myself, plural, ourselves. Second person, singular, subject, you, plural, subject, you, object singular, still you, object plural, same you, possessive singular, your book, it's yours, singular, plural, yourself. Possessive, your and yours, same as singular and plural. Then reflexive singular, you have yourself, to blame. Reflexive, you have yourselves, plural, yourselves. Do you understand it? Third person, we have he, singular, she, singular, it, singular, plural, they. In object case, we have a singular, him, her, it, for singular cases for object. In its plural form, the object takes the word them. Possessive, singular, his, hers, her, its. Plural form, their, and theirs. reflexive, singular, himself, herself, itself. Reflexive, plural, themselves. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions on this we've done so far?
No.
You sure? This will now take us over to the subject case. Sorry, are you still there?
Yeah.
Okay, hurry up.